My name's Carol Murphy. I'm 28 years old. I'm from the Pechanga Band of Luiseño Indians here in Southern California. I graduated with a degree in visual communications, which is just a fancy word for graphic design. That turned into getting really into photography and videography. Right now my passions are in between photography and videography and graphic design, as well as now regenerative farming and food sovereignty. And so it's been amazing to work with Foodshed and the amazing team that we have, and I look forward to our future campaigns and projects together. What makes me feel rooted to this land is, I guess, first and foremost, just being from this land. My reservation is here in Southern California, in Temecula, California. I grew up here. This is the land I'm used to. This is the land I'm used to smelling, to touching, to seeing change throughout the year. What makes me feel really rooted to it is being here myself, but also being surrounded by family that's also from this land. Together with my family and the amazing friends I've made on these lands, I just feel like I love this land. I love all lands, but Southern California is a land that I want to work to protect and regenerate. But yeah, I thank my tribe, my family, and my friends for helping me make me feel so rooted to this land. This land is home. The growth I hope to see in myself through this work with Foodshed has kind of already begun without me even realizing it. I've already learned so much from the team. I hope to sharpen up my video skills and my photography skills with this content creation work I'm doing for Foodshed. Get a little bit better at coloring, get better at cutting and splicing. So the work itself, I hope I get better at and quicker at. I also hope to grow in other ways that don't so much have to do with the work that I'm doing for Foodshed. That growth would include just expanding my knowledge on regenerative farming practices and expanding my knowledge on soil health and what that can do for our environment and what it does for our food. In turn, what that food does for the people that we're distributing to, and be able to explain what I'm into when it comes to food sovereignty, what exactly I love about it, because there's so much. Sometimes it's hard to have a short conversation about it. I hope to just continue being around it constantly so that I can speak on it the way it deserves to be spoken on. Just learn and grow. I just hope I continue learning and growing. I also hope to make connections, keep making connections. Connections brought me here to this team, to this Foodshed team. I want to keep making those connections, and I want to keep spreading the word of food sovereignty and the importance of it, as well as how we can all work together to regenerate the earth. I just really hope to see the mission spread as wide as it can. People backing the missions behind Foodshed, even more than they are already. With Foodshed's new hub space, I really hope that Foodshed gets to see a lot of success just with that space, and I hope a lot of things are made easier for both farmers and the team at Foodshed that's distributing and working so hard to distribute to communities that we're distributing to. I really think the new space will allow that. Yeah, just the success of the Foodshed hub in general, I hope to see for Foodshed. Other than that, I just hope that our messages and our missions and goals can be spread as far as possible and shared and talked about more and more and more and more. I think what moves me the most is the idea of connection and the idea of working together. So that's why I love Foodshed so much, is because it gives everyone, not just farmers and not just eaters, It gives everyone a clear idea of how we can all work together and fight climate change. I mean, there's so many things that move me, you know, and I love being moved. Yeah, connection and just seeing what we can accomplish together really moves me. Just in any group setting, seeing what a group can accomplish together is absolutely fascinating to me, because it's usually just a bunch of worker bees that get together. They don't have to be told what to do or how to do it. A lot of times in group settings, and I'm specifically thinking of like a group gardening day setting, people just get to work. They figure out what to do, they work around each other, they work really well together, and that's something that I think Foodshed really embodies, is just togetherness. The connection not only between your fork and fighting climate change, but the connection between the different types of people that can come together and fight climate change in ways such as just being more conscious about where you're getting your produce from, and making sure that where you're getting your produce from is uplifting small BIPOC-owned regenerative farms, and making sure that they can continue running their farms and making a living for their families. There's so much. I could go on and on. This moves me. Foodshed moves me. You know, all of this is working towards just a better future for our future generations, and that's what it's all about. I look forward to continuing this work with Foodshed, and yeah, thanks for having me. Thanks for watching this interview, and hope to see you soon. I might have a camera in hand, but yeah, see you soon. Thank you.